You are literally working for free for 3 months out of every single year, and you don't even realize it. Every hour you spend at the office, every late night, every sacrifice, the system is quietly siphoning it away while you sleep. Here is the cold, hard reality. Since the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, the US dollar has lost over 97% of its value. That means a $100 bill from your grandfather's time, which could buy a whole wardrobe of tailor-made suits, can barely buy you a cheap t-shirt today. Your bank balance might be staying the same, but your power is evaporating. Welcome to The Real Deal. I'm not a guru. I'm a student who got tired of being a victim and decided to decode the blueprints of the global machine. Today, we are opening Sphere 1, the invisible hand. By the end of this video, you won't just understand inflation. You will finally see the ghost in your wallet and have the exact toolkit to stop the leak in your wealth. If you're ready to stop being a follower and start becoming a market architect, then let's dive into the first principle: why your money isn't actually money at all.
Most people think a $100 bill has value because the government says so. But the real reason is much simpler. It's because it's supposed to be rare. In the world of finance, value is dictated by a single word: scarcity. Think of it like this. If there are only 100 high-end Teslas in the world and 1,000 people are fighting to buy them, the price of that Tesla is going to skyrocket because the supply is limited. But what happens if the Federal Reserve suddenly prints enough money so that every single person has $1 million in their pocket? Suddenly, that Tesla isn't more expensive because the car changed. It's more expensive because your money is no longer rare. When the supply of paper money goes up faster than the supply of actual things we want to buy, the value of that paper crashes. This is the first principle of inflation. Prices don't just rise. Your money's value falls because the system made it less scarce. Imagine a scenario that most people never consider until it's too late. Imagine you take $100,000 in cash, put it in a high-tech, fireproof safe, and lock it away for exactly 1 year. When you open that vault 365 days later, you're still going to see exactly $1,100 bills staring back at you. The number hasn't changed. But if the inflation rate was 7% that year, you've been hacked by the system without anyone ever touching your safe. Even though you have the same amount of paper, that $100,000 can now only buy what $93,000 would have bought a year ago. You didn't lose any notes, but you lost the power to buy groceries, pay for gas, or cover your rent. This is why I call inflation the invisible thief. It doesn't steal your wallet. It steals the soul of your money and the hours of your life you spent earning it.
In the US, we're taught to celebrate when our 401k or our stock portfolio goes up by 8% or 10% in a year. But if you aren't doing the real math, you are walking straight into a trap. Here is the formula every market architect needs to memorize. Real return equals asset growth minus inflation. If your investments grew by 8%, but the price of your survival, your health insurance, your eggs, and your electricity went up by 10%, you didn't make a profit at all. In real terms, you actually lost 2% of your wealth, while the bank sent you a congratulations email. Most people are running a race on a treadmill that's moving backward faster than they can run. If you aren't outperforming the invisible thief, you aren't building an empire. You're just slowly sinking with the ship. Your wallet isn't just a place for cash. It's a literal battlefield for global superpowers. Have you ever wondered why so many things at Walmart or on Amazon are made in China and so incredibly cheap? It's not just cheap labor. It's a calculated move called currency devaluation. When a country like China intentionally lowers the value of its currency, the yuan, it makes their products artificially cheap for you to buy with your US dollars. This sounds like a win for your pocket today, but it's a lethal blow to US factories and workers who can't compete with fake cheap money. This is how Sphere 1, the high-level decisions of central banks, directly destroys the margins in Sphere 3, which is the actual engine of the economy. Your financial survival depends on understanding that your purchasing power is a weapon used in a global game. The biggest secret in finance is that the banking system is designed to keep you nominally stable while they get really rich. Think about it. Your bank offers you a high-yield savings account at 4% interest, and you think you're winning because your balance is going up. But if inflation is running at 7%, the bank is literally charging you 3% for the privilege of holding your money. They take your deposit, watch it lose value in your hands, and then loan that same money out to a corporation or a home buyer at 12% or 15%. That massive gap between what they pay you and what they charge others is called the spread. Banks build skyscrapers and global empires on that spread, while the average person is just happy to see a few extra cents of interest in their account. Now, if this breakdown just opened your eyes to how the game is really played, hit that like button and subscribe to join the logic loop. I also want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think about the quality of this video. Is the logic landing? Is the pace right for you? I'm building these blueprints for us, so your feedback is the fuel for the next level. By subscribing, you're deciding to stop being the victim of the spread and start becoming the one who masters it. In our next video, we dive into Sphere 1.2, the money vault, where we'll see exactly how these banks create money out of thin air. I'll see you on the other side of the logic.